Caverns of salt where the moon won't go. From Krogmar's planks to the marsh's veins, we chase creeks, tokens through storm and rain. Whispers call from the deep, where the backward waters run. Keys of seal, stone and song, the hunt's just begun. Step into the tide, where the old pack steer, and follow the whispers beneath the Weir. Past the wraith-lit fog and the crab's dark key, where the backward water pulls dreams to sleep. Now the vault below calls deep and long to claim the key's third song. Whispers call from the deep, where the backward waters run. Keys of seal, stone and song, the hunt's just begun. Step into the tide, where the old pack steer, and follow the whispers beneath the wind.
Hey, all you role players, gamers, geeks, freaks, and everyone in between. Welcome to DeaconsTable. I am Deacon Blues, your resident dungeon master. And tonight we are back with our 4-part mini-series in the Whisper Beneath the Weir. Tonight's episode is the Vault of the Backward Tide. I'm going to be adding in our extra... Oh, there we go. Fade, you're with us now too. So we have all of our players here, and I'm just going to go through the table and have everybody introduce themselves and who they're playing this evening, and then we will get right into some play and some explanations, etc. So we'll start off with right below me with Charisse Gallostray. Who are you, and who are you playing, good sir? You are muted, by the way.
Yeah, sorry, I was following my character sheet. I'm playing Charisse Gallostray, who is an Umbran Mythweaver. Mysterious and not maybe the most trustworthy, but he'll help if it benefits him. Kind of roguish, but not rogue.
Okay, excellent. And beside Charisse is Cassanthor. Cassanthor, who are you, and who are you playing?
I'm Dave. I'm playing Cassanthor, the Ursus Giant Barbarian. Just a big, lovable, dumb Pooh Bear. Just here to help out and be with his friends.
Awesome. And beside Cassanthor is Brother Bear. Brother Bear, who are you, and who are you playing?
Hi, everyone. I'm Trippy. I play Brother Bear. I'm a Moon Druid, Ursus, and everyone here is my brother, and I'm their brother.
Awesome. And beside Brother Bear is Fade Zamora. Fade, who are you, and who are you playing? You with us, Fade? Uh-oh. Technical difficulties. Never fails.
My name is Ed.
Fade. Don't fade away on us. Okay, I'm sure she'll be in momentarily. I'll do some housekeeping, though. In the meantime, oh, there we go. She's dropped, and she'll be back. DeaconsTable, guys, is a community, Discord community, a growing community, as well of gamers, role players, as I mentioned, role players, gamers, geeks, freaks, and everyone in between. That sums us all up. We get together on Discord and we hang out. And hello, and I will get back to you momentarily there, Fade. But you are more than welcome to join us. There is a banner that I'm going to be putting across the stream. I don't know why it's not there, but it should be now. Going across the screen, you can follow our link bio. It'll take you to all of our socials, as well as the very top link, which will take you to our Discord. You can come hang out. You can just talk geek speak with the rest of us, or actually get involved in the role play. We do 24/7 available role play online, which when you're doing online Discord role play, it's sort of like a choose your own adventure type role play or solo play. If you choose, but again, it's a little bit more open-ended, and of course it uses D&D 5e rules, and then we have our regular sessions. So again, all are welcome, and look forward to having you there. So let's get back to the introductions. Fade Zamora, who are you, and who are you playing this evening?
Well, first of all, can you hear me this time?
Yep, I hear you. And
Excellent. I'm sorry about that. I don't know why. Sometimes you just have to restart it to get it to come through with the volume. Anyway, I'm Jenny, and I'm playing Fade Zamora. She is a draconic sorcerer and has been in the setting of Kelpwood now, kicking around for, what, we started a month or so ago?
Been about a month, yeah.
Yep.
It's expanded and growing into the community for certain. That's for sure.
Her race is an Umbraskyon.
Yeah,
which is a type of cellophane.
Yeah, cellophurns are a cross between the old Asimars, tieflings, that kind of thing. So a little bit of mix of celestial and fiend, and sometimes both. And with Umbraskyons, they're more into the void, which is, again, the element folk, which is the people like Charisse, is an Umbrans, also, again, of the void. So a little bit like principles there, or like backgrounds. And then, of course, we got two Ursus Bearfolk. Go figure. In a swamp community. Fun, wow. So when last we played, the group has basically taken on more missions for Creek Snapfang, who has been sending them out in retrieval of certain keys to a subterranean vault somewhere. So hopefully this is leading to one of those keys as well. As far as you guys know, he has 2 out of 3 of them. So that is where you're at. So you are on this particular mission, and when we last left you, you were out at the far reaches of Kelpwood, where the water is running backwards. Yeah. It's strangely enough, the marsh, as you're going in, it deepens around you. The black water is sliding the wrong way. It's drawn towards a broken stripe of stone, like a tongue of ruin under the fog. Scattered dark mangroves claw at the sky. A lone cypress off in the distance is leaning like a watchman. Ropes of eelgrass comb the surface of the water. That low hum trembles through your boots, the same tide song you've heard before, although now more than ever, and close. Lantern glow catches on coral glyphs along the causeway's edge, winking and fading like tired heartbeats. And the air smells of wet limestone and coppery brine. Kind of an odd sense of smell. Somewhere below, something inhales. What do you guys do?
Like something, we hear something breathe in.
It's almost like an inhale, like a.
Cass is going to stop, take a kind of a defensive stance, and he's going to try to hear or see something. Perception.
Okay. Yep.
21, 16 plus 5.
Nice.
Right off right.
As you hear this, it's kind of a pause, and then you hear it again, and you're still feeling that rhythmic hum through your, like, feeling it through your boots. There's a pattern to all of it, including the inhale, the breathing pattern. It's like a tide song. Pretty much, there's a lull every 10 count.
All right. Seems like the sound is a rhythm, I think.
I'm sure it's probably just the wind. I think we're fine.
Okay, if you say so.
Maybe. I have never been to this place before, so I am not really familiar with it. I suppose it could be a dragon.
I would like to look over at Cassanthor and just give him like that look, like, I feel like we heard the same thing.
Yeah. I think we should be careful.
Yes, we should be very alert.
Anybody else doing anything specific?
Can I collect a sample of the water that's running backwards? Just
So you're reaching down to the current and trying to collect a sample out of it?
Yeah. Just see what
make me an
happens.
athletics roll.
Sure.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, just see what happens. What's my athletics? Can I guidance myself?
Yep, you can.
Cool. Don't know if it'll help or not. But what was that? That was a 8. I'm not the most.
Yeah, you try to reach down, you really can't get it, and then you lower yourself down to where you're putting a boot on a rock, trying to get a better positioning. You do stumble a little bit down to one knee. You're kind of like soaked the bottom of your pant leg, and you really don't get much of a sample. But yeah, there's a little bit of a black water you get inside of a flask.
I'll take it.
Why are you playing in the water?
I've never seen water that runs backwards before. I thought maybe it was like special water or something.
Okay.
You never know when water that runs backwards is going to be handy.
Well, would it run backwards outside of what you have?
Maybe. I suppose we have to find out. That's all I'm doing.
So you guys press forward, and a cold pull travels across the stones that you're stepping across. Subtle, then firm, almost like a hand that's tightening around your wrist or around your ankles, pulling at you, tugging at you. The coral spirals answer with these glyphs in and out of your vision that you're seeing along the way as you go. Very sympathetic in tone. Like, they're not aggressively, just seems to be kind of going with the flow of everything, the rhythmic feel that you're getting. Somewhere in that fog, a water bird, whether it's a heron or whatever, but it screams and then goes silent. The next step forward will commit you to the flow of the water. Do you continue? Do you cross in formation? Do you tie yourselves off? Attempt any magical?
Is it? Excuse me. Sorry. Is it terribly dark?
It's getting dark. Not completely dark, but it's getting dark.
I'll light a lantern. Just a simple lantern that I got. just to give me some kind of a vision.
Yep.
I cannot see in the dark.
So the wind, the area is pulling strongly, even on both myself and Brother Bear, like despite
Yes.
our size.
And it's not really the wind. It is, but it isn't. It's like there's a cold. It's like it's gripping you and pulling you. It's you need to go this way, type of feeling you're getting.
Fade would suggest we tie each other up. Get a
Yeah.
rope. She has
Same.
a storm
Same.
split rope that she was given that's get advantage on wet conditions with the rope or something like that.
Okay. So you're
Take that
suggesting
out.
you tie anchor lines and such?
Yeah, tied to each other. Yeah, to each other.
Cass pulls out his 50-foot thing of hemp rope. What does this do? Rope is useful.
I also quietly present another 50 feet of rope.
Hold on, I gotta go plug in.
I'll take the back position.
I don't think we need more rope.
All right. Castle.
Plenty of rope.
Take
That's for sure.
front.
Plenty of rope, and you guys go in a certain formation. But does everybody tie themselves off?
Yes.
Yes.
So yeah.
Okay.
Seems like.
So you guys will all get +1 to your rolls. So you guys know that for tying yourself off. But I do need the group to make athletics or acrobatics.
Ooh, athletic.
Probably be acrobatics for me because my athletics is terrible.
And don't forget to add your +1 for being tied off.
Oh, that's much better.
26.
Woo!
I got a 23 on athletics.
I was gonna say it's not quite a 26, but it's a 24.
Okay, so that's at least 3 out of the 4 anyway. So even if Fade does poorly, you guys still succeed. You gain the steady entry advantage in the next scene. So you guys move forward under. It's kind of dim light, even with your lantern. It's very foggy. The bright light seems to, as the lower your lantern gets to the water, you see eels in the water at the edges that are almost attracted to the light. So as you raise it up, they kind of go back away into the dark.
Yeah. I would hold it higher up.
So, there any loud noises you guys make, it's almost like intensified in the area that you're going in, and you're moving through. And
should we
moving
go
forward,
stealth or
that's up to you. You guys are all tied together. Don't forget.
it would be tricky, but I mean, if we're going to be making a lot of loud noises, maybe rolling stealth isn't a horrible idea.
I would like to cast Pass Without a Trace.
Hey, there you go.
Oh,
There you go. That helps. Pass without a trace. And
That's
now you guys can all make a stealth roll if
Yeah.
you like.
Yeah,
That's
if we're
plus
gonna be
10,
making
plus
a lot of
10?
noise.
Yeah, that's a +10 for everybody. Question: the session that I missed, did you guys take a rest or no?
Yeah, there's been a long rest in between.
Okay. Good.
Okay.
I was actually kind of curious about that myself. That's good to know. I got a 23 for stealth.
I hope this keeps up. 29.
Hey, nice.
Okay. So you-
I'm going to be
Same as
rolling
Dave.
ones in combat. I'm
Uh,
using up
you
all my
guys
high rolls.
are, you're
Oh, let's
fairly
go.
quiet as far as you're concerned as you're going forward. The
I
mist,
got a 30.
as you're moving in, the mist parts to reveal the first archstone of this of the drowned approach as you're moving towards it. These are carved coral veins glimmering beneath the skin of the water. Beyond the causeway itself angles into thicker fog between shadowed mangroves and that lone cypress that's watching like that patient sentinel just kind of leaning there. And as you're moving forward, the hum deepens. You've got your rhythm, you've got your rope, and you seem to be following within the heartbeat of the tide. Are you continuing to move down? and into the ruins.
Well, Cass is in front, but he wouldn't fight the pull. Out of everything he's learned so far and felt here in Kelpwood, he just allows it to take him.
Okay. So Cassanthor is leading the way in. Everybody else following along behind.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Mhm.
I think Casper just
how deep is the water? And how deep is the water here?
It's about waist deep as you're going kind of in, but you're going into a bunch of ruins that sometimes you're going down, sometimes you're going straight. You're kind of maneuvering through, so that the water varies. I mean, there are times when Fade and Charisse are like neck chin deep in the water, but then there's other times when they're even ankle deep in the water. So again, it's a little bit of a treacherous go, and you're taking your time as you go. At this point, the causeway kinks and descends into this wide, shallow hall of stone. Half roof, half sky above you. Broken arches frame the swamp beyond where dark mangroves lean. And again, that lone cypress watches through the fog. Here, the water runs in low sheets up slope across tilted floor slabs, hissing through seams with a teeth-on-edge scrape. Coral spirals are hammered into the stone like fossilized whirlpools, faintly pulsing to the tide song's breath. Every few heartbeats, the hall inhales. The slabs twitch, and the current catches your ankles, tugging you towards a yawning gap where the floor drops away. How do you approach?
How, like you say, the floor drops away. Is there anything on the other side of it, or is it just a drop?
It's like this yawning portal that there's a gap in the floor. You're not sure exactly what happens there. Like, do you probe at the plates? Do you study those spirals? Do you again resecure these anchor lines? There's other things to tie off to here now if necessary. Like, what is your process to proceed?
I'm assuming the hole is obviously underwater, right? So we'd have to swim down if we wanted to go down, right?
Yeah, if you want to go down, you'd have to hold your breath, time your breath, and whatnot.
Can I inspect some of that coral? Said it was glowing or something like that.
Yeah, well, the coral itself is almost like, as I said, it had been hammered into spirals, like it's been chiseled or chipped. So you go to study that. You can make a. Did you get any lore from last episode?
I don't think so.
No. Okay. You can make an Arcana or religion check.
We'll go Arcana.
I will provide advantage by helping Charisse the best way I can.
That's better. Yeah. 17. Guidance is 27.
Okay. It's a ward, like a barrier to one base. Trying to remember how to do this. It's the ward wants someone to mirror the spiral with the palm over heart and to speak. And you're studying it, and you're watching the patterns, and you're watching glyphs, and you can see the pull to do, and then for that breath, that inhale, and then all of a sudden you hear the phrase, let the river forget. And for that breath, the current, the tug that you feel, slackens. So it's almost like on the inhale, there's no pull.
Okay, I'll repeat that to everybody else, just so they know.
Once he points it out, you guys all catch that on the inhale, the current slackens, and you also start to hear within those spirals, let the river forget.
Okay, so to my understanding, it wants us to mirror these spirals.
Yeah, it's almost like it's telling you like to mirror the spirals.
You said like with a hand gesture over your chest, or
Yeah, it's like it's giving you that sense of pride, of like patriotism, or you know what I mean? It's that sense.
Yeah. Is it saying that we should make that motion, or is it like I'm
not sure. You can interpret it any way you like.
Cash will just shrug and go, okay, and try and stay in time with the breath and the hymn or the hum.
Okay,
sorry.
And then you're moving towards that opening.
Yeah, because that's where it's pulling Cass to.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are the rest of you doing as Cass is doing this?
I would also like to approach the opening, but I would like to cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
It's French.
Yep, there is magic all through here. You're not sure exactly what it is, though. You sense there's just so much of it. It's just radiating from the water. Like everything is magical. Alteration magic, especially.
Okay.
Also, some illusion in here.
Take another spell slot.
Ow.
So as you're making your way through, Cass, the hum swells, and the water films over the stone and up your body as you go, and you find yourself moving in a spiral pattern down, it kind of into some stairs, and it kindles to the bottom where it opens out of the water, and it's like you're almost like kind of just finding myself short for words today. As you're coming down out of the spiral, like the spiral staircase, and then at the bottom, even though you're underwater, as you step out into another room, it's like a waterfall coming over top of you, and you're stepping out from a cylinder of water, but you're not in that same structure anymore. And the rest of them, you're the only one down here at this point. What's everybody else doing up top as he's gone under the water?
I think I would wait a few minutes, and then if he doesn't come back, I'd follow him in. The same kind of.
As I see him go in, I'm going to wild shape into a gator, and then I'm going to also snake my way into below the water to follow after him.
Okay. Going down, and you're seeing the space in the spiral thing, and the plates that you're on kind of open up a little bit as you all start to go down at this point, or you're going down, and all of a sudden the water starts to drain away, leaving this spiral thing down. I need all of you, however, going down to make well, you got choices. You can do an athletics or acrobatics. Those of you that have thieves' tools or mason's tools can try and wedge the plates to keep them open and draining. If you're working with the ropes that you've secured, you can do survival. So there's lots of different things you can attempt to do to secure your footing. It was different when the bear was kind of going down under the water. Now that you've kind of got it's slippery.
I'm guessing when he went down, when he decided he was going to dive down, that we untied the rope we had attached to each other.
Well, 50 feet. 50 feet between all of you. He had his own 50 foot. Brother Bear had 50 foot, and you had your 50 foot.
Did his rope go tight?
Nope.
Okay. So
Not that far down.
I tug on his rope and see if he tugs back.
Your rope gets tugged, Cassantor.
2 tugs.
I give a huge yank, like all my strength. Just
Well,
Thanks. You just dunked everybody else in the water after you.
he'll just wave when they all get down.
Okay. Basically, the last shove of this wrong way water hisses past as you step onto a firmer ledge. Ahead, a narrow arch drops into gloom, where shelves of stone vanish beneath still dark water. Through the broken side arches, the swamp's silhouettes linger. Dark mangroves look like hooked fingers, and that cypress is no longer visible. It must be lost in the fog. The tide song, though, it's still there. It's lower, almost like a murmur. Almost like it's waiting to turn the page. The way splits down into a flooded archive shadowed by hanging kelp, or along a side gallery paved in mosaics. Where do you go next?
can I examine the mosaics to just see what they're all about?
Yep. They're just a patterned mosaic.
Yeah, that's cool. There's no like pictures or anything like that.
Nothing specific, no. Just a colorful pattern.
Very pretty. Quite colorful. Like it.
Books aren't my thing.
Well, as you're kind of there, and you're deciding which way to take. I mean, obviously you do see these arches and drowned shelves and so on. So both areas seem to lead to the same spot. It's just how you choose to get there.
Well, I came this far. Where do you guys think we should go?
I just give an alligator hiss.
I think.
Yeah,
that
I don't
means-
think Brother Bear is going to have a problem with anywhere he's going to go in that form. He has no difficulty. I think for the rest of you, it's either you're going to go down through the flooded archives, so you're more in water, or you're going to go on the slippery paved mosaics.
Water?
I'm okay with water, I suppose. What about you, Fade? What do you think?
Are we having to go under the water, Deacon?
You got to go in it.
So
Yeah, so we have a
Does it look
side
very-
or like waist deep, chest deep water.
Yeah.
and the other
Yeah.
the other way is what?
It's like just a raised area to get over across the other side, but it's all slick and slippery with moisture.
Well, we're already wet. Might as well stay in the waters. Looks like we'd probably have some trouble getting our footing up there on the ledge.
Okay.
Yeah, better to get wet than just slip and fall.
A sagging arch funnels you into a chamber as you're moving forward. As I mentioned, round shelves. Stone cases lean like tired pillars. Their niches packed with scroll tubes, slick with wax. Ropes of kelp sway from a warped ceiling where an air bell shivers. A silver mirror of trapped breath. The water here slides the wrong way in thin sheets. Whispering through cracks, dim coral glyphs gleam between stacks like tired fireflies. So you got all these books and scrolls, and these glyphs are shining, and you see the water moving in rivulets backwards. And beyond a patch of dark mangroves pinched against the fog. And you see that single cypress angled like a quill left in an ink pot.
Fade would definitely be checking out some of those books.
That was my goal as well. See if I could collect a few scrolls.
Or just
Okay,
for
so
the history of it.
you're two of you are salvaging for like scrolls and books. What are the brothers Bear doing?
Cass has no idea what he's looking at. Just books and scrolls. So he'll help whoever wants help finding whatever they want, because there's not much else he can do here.
I would like to creep, you feel me, like a gator beneath the waves where it's just my eyes showing. And I would like to slowly start heading towards the patch of trees.
Okay. You're kind of going off to the outskirts of the waterway, to where the mangrove roots are all kind of coming through the foundation of these ruins. There doesn't really seem to be anything there. However, make me a perception check. And as for the two of you that are salvaging scrolls, I need you, if you have calligraphers or leatherworking tools, you can use that. If not, you can use a sleight of hand.
Holy crap, those are actually going to come in handy. I have calligrapher's supplies.
I have calligrapher's tools.
That's crazy.
So what did you say we could do with them?
You can basically use those with your sleight of hand and get an additional +2 bonus.
+2 bonus, okay?
I got a 10 on that perception.
Okay.
So whoever's roll is the worst is who casts will help, if that is acceptable.
Oh, yeah, I would love it if that's okay. I rolled
a 15.
I did not.
15 is good.
What's this?
Oh, that's cocked. That's the same number. Jesus. You said, what did we get? A what? A plus what now?
You get a +2.
Okay, cool. That's not horrible. 12 plus 3, 15. Okay.
Okay.
Just barely.
So you guys each free up a scroll tube, and you can write down ritual fragment A on your sheet, and you each get a +1 lore cache, which I will get to at another time. So there'll be a bit of lore you get off of these fragments. That perception check.
Sorry, you said what kind of lore?
It's a cache or a cache.
Lore cache.
Yeah, basically it'll be something specific, but I just haven't got to what it is.
Yeah. No, that's fair. I just want to know what I've already got.
But it is ritual fragment A. That's important. As for the crocodile perception, you spot a cold, pale moat floating near a cracked spiral and a shelf that's ready to collapse. And it is. It's close to Charisse. It could collapse.
Oh. Do I notice this?
No, that's Brother Bear that sees it.
Shit.
Okay. Can I? 1 second. Sorry.
Are you saying anything, Brother Bear?
I'm sorry. I'm trying to scroll down on this thing. I don't have my mouse right now. Huh. Okay, so could I potentially? You said there's a bunch of like vines and stuff, like all compacted together, like from between the roots.
Yep.
Could I potentially use plant growth to make those roots like go into the foundation and like help the wall, like the foundation?
Yep. To hold up the thing from collapsing.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Okay.
So you do just that. And the rest of you notice the vines all of a sudden start to grow and writhe and form and tie together. But Charisse, this is when you notice it. They not in this stone plate that was leaning just above where you were kind of salvaging materials, and it looks like it was going to collapse on you. But the plants have now secured it in place.
I will still immediately shift like 10 to 15 feet away from it. Oh, well, that was a close one.
That wouldn't hurt.
It's a good thing those vines came around. Thank you. Vine God? Do I notice that he casted this, or does it just look like they kind of grew out of...
Well, what does it look like there, Brother Bear? Did you have to shift back from the gator form to do that, or were you able to do it as a gator?
Unfortunately, I could not do that spell as a gator, so I did have to shift back.
So yes, you did see him cast the spell.
Yeah, I would have noticed something anyways. Oh, well, thank you, Brother Bear. That could have been a very crushing situation.
Hey, not a problem at all.
Sorry, I'll stay away from the jokes.
So as you guys kind of settle back and you're taking all this in, the shelf itself shifts with a stone-on-stone sigh. Wax cases beneath bob free, and they bump in through the water like little mini boats floating around, bumping into your knees. That hum that you're hearing deepens, and the water inhales, tugging backwards through the stacks, through the stacks of books and shelving, and a bead of pale light lifts from a coral spiral and drifts towards you like a curious moth. What do you guys do? Kind of hold tight against the pole, go with the pole, rush the light, brace yourself.
Brother Bear backs up 10 feet, very warily.
DeaconsTable is enamored by the little mote of light. Ooh, that's pretty.
Fade would move forward with the card. After securing that scroll that she got loose.
I'll kind of follow suit, just moving up slowly if I can.
Oh man!
All right.
We'll see.
That cold bead of light kind of quivers right above the spiral where you guys come down. And then it blooms into this hungry spark. It bobs at the edge of that air pocket space that you see. It's casting like these reflections and refractions across the water and the wet stone. Your lungs seem to be tightening as you look around. Just for a moment, I need you all to make wisdom saving throws.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
Even me, the person that backed away.
Yep.
Come on, baby. Rolls was bad. 7.
No.
9.
Okay.
13.
One.
Oh no!
13. Who rolled with 13?
Brother Bear.
You're the only one that actually sees the truth.
We're in the
What's the
Matrix.
truth?
Everything that you're putting it together, you're seeing this like this air bubble. It's just kind of floating there in this wisp, and the way the water is going backwards and tugging, you guys are all underwater. Literally.
Oh, wait.
You hadn't
Everyone's
even
drowning?
realized it that you're underwater, and that tightness that you're starting to feel,
Oh dear!
it's getting harder to breathe. They don't even seem oblivious, Brother Bear.
Okay. In this moment of my realization, I would like to snap out. I have one more use of this. I would like to use my last use of my wild shape. I would like to shift back into the gator. And whoever's closest to me, I would they're all still tied to the rope. I would like to whoever's closest to me, I would like to yank on their rope like as hard as I can.
Yep.
So you're telling
And
us
where
that,
you
that us three have been underwater this time and didn't realize it because of some illusion?
Yep.
Um,
Magic and illusion.
can't we feel it though?
No, I'm the only
No.
one who did the check, and I forgot to
So
relate
far.
to you guys that I felt the magic. That's the L
You
on
can
me.
tell them. But the only Brother Bear, you see
Yeah,
it
before
now.
you turn into a
The
crop,
only
please tell
place
us.
they are safe. The only place that they are safe is that air pocket right where that spark is.
Okay, I can see this, right?
Yep.
Okay, what check do I need to make to use like all of the gator strength that I have to take all of their ropes and drag them towards the air?
It won't take much. I mean, you're a gator. I mean,
Okay.
you can pull them.
Okay.
You guys start to get pulled by this gator that you know is Brother Bear. And at this point, you can all make another wisdom save because what you're seeing is this gator flying through the air
Nope.
and going to the center of that air pocket.
Nope, I see nothing.
I do. I definitely do. Dirty 20.
Doesn't seem
20.
strange to me at all.
21.
The two of you that made it are swimming. You know you're underwater. You know that you were on the verge of starting to drown, and you're being pulled towards this air pocket where you can breathe.
I'll let it flow freely. Like I'll just let myself be pulled.
Oh, I'll go with whatever our speed I can. And I guess we noticed Fade is kind of just like not realizing yet. I will go ahead and pull her with me.
Oh yes,
Okay.
if he's pulling me, definitely coming
Fade,
along.
make me a Constitution saving throw.
Sorry, who? Me?
Fade.
Fade.
Concept throw.
You got this. You got this.
Constitution saving throw.
17.
Nice.
Okay. So you're not dead weight by the time you break into this air bubble, but by the time you do, it dawns on you this entire time you've been underwater.
Yeah.
You've been almost drowning until
So this is once she's in the air bubble, she realizes it?
yeah, you get pulled into this air bubble.
Okay.
And
You
there's
hear,
this
you hear a
spark-
bunch of cursing and coughing and sputtering as she realizes what
pretty
happened.
much.
I could
Pretty much.
I should have cast a stupid spell, she says.
I didn't see nothing. Thank you, Brother Bear. Thank you, bro.
I just make a gator hiss, like
Cass his back as best he can. I don't like this place.
Just doing something.
So after catching her breath there at the air bubble for a while, are we going back down? She says.
yeah, I would like to submerge, and I would begin. I want to like submerge. Is there some sort of exit I can see maybe that they could swim to?
There's a way forward. You can see it a little bit more clearly now that you've kind of because as I recalled earlier when you did a detect or you did a detect magic, there was magic, all kinds of magic everywhere, and even there was alteration, but also a little bit of illusion was mixed in everywhere. I did give you a hint.
You did. I was like, okay, there's magic everywhere, and they just jump.
But you are seeing a way forward. But now that you've got these scroll tubes, you've managed to gather up like a collection of them. You can strap them down to your persons, tie yourselves off. You've got this air bell now, like this pocket that's here, and it's quivering above. So you might have to come back and forth to get air out of it to move forward and edge along. And it's a narrow shelf to a side archway. Beyond it, you see a gallery that's kind of tilted into shadows and darkness underneath some of the mangrove roots. The floor, though, seems paved with those same mosaics you've seen earlier, except these ones now are in patterns of kelp and storm glass. The spirals forming a kind of like a map that seems to flow as you're looking at it. Almost looks like the coastal areas, the marshlands of Kelpwood. Yep, you got a question, Paige?
So yeah, the air bubble. Are we still swimming, treading water?
Well, you're still swimming, but you're in like an air bubble.
Okay.
It's a magical air bubble. Just seems to be there, like a pocket.
All right. So
it's like
do I have?
they come above water, and it's like they dip their head into it and then go back down type
Yeah,
situation.
exactly. You're like,
If I can cast underwater, she would try to cast an alter self spell.
when you're in the air bubble, you can, because you can, especially if it's semantic. If it requires or verbal, sorry, if it's verbal, you can't cast it while you're underwater, unless you can breathe water.
Yeah, looking at it, it is alter self, verbal and somatic. Okay, so she's casting alter self to be able to breathe underwater.
Okay. So moving towards that area, as you can see it, and past the arches, there's silhouettes and shadows fading into smudges and darkness, and the mangroves are there, and of course the lone patient cypress. That hum is dropping very, very low and deliberate now, like more of a regulated pulse than a very slow, elongated breathing. You guys push forward into that mosaic gallery, kind of looking at this map that's forming in the mosaics. Circle back and kind of recon. It's up to you guys what you do.
I think the only way through is forward.
Yeah. When you're up in the air bubble before you dive down, you see Faye sprout some gills and grow some webs between her fingers.
Okay, I have a cantrip that I can cast in wild shape. I would like to use that cantrip. It is Starry Wisp.
Okay.
So I can launch a mote of light, radiant light. It emits dim light in a 10-foot radius, and invisible creatures are also shown by it. It's an attack cantrip, but I don't want to use it as an attack. I want to cast it to light up the water, like the depths of the water.
Okay.
So they can get a clearer view of what's below them.
Yeah, as you move forward through this area, it lights up the area, and there's sea life or water life, swamp life, whatever beneath the surface. Nothing evil or sinister that you've seen so far, other than that spark of light that was kind of elongating over by the air pocket. But as you kind of move down and through this corridor area, it starts to go upwards, and it widens into a very shallow flooded gallery. The floor is inlaid with shells and coral. Spirals sweep wall to wall, fish and wave motifs, all swimming a long way against those waves that are shown in the pictures. Between the tiles, hairline vents glisten like gills. Through broken arches, the swamp leans in close. Scattered mangroves break in through walls and what used to be windows. Some are far off, and that you still, again, you see in the distance, in the fog, there's that single cypress tree that's there. Every few heartbeats, the gallery itself inhales. Water draws across the floor against its own slope, and so much so it tugs at your boots. You can feel it. On the far side, a narrow arch bears the same spiral glyphs that you've seen: patient and waiting and dim. I mentioned the fact there's mosaics and pathways and vents.
Let's check
Can I
out the
make a
vents.
history check about the architecture and the mosaics and stuff?
Okay, so you're going to be doing more like the pattern, the mosaics. So you can roll me a history check. And what were you doing, Fade?
Checking out the
There.
vents.
Arcana or Thieves' Tools? Cassanthor, what are you doing?
How far off is that cypress tree?
It's hard to tell. You know it's in the distance. Seems almost unreachable through the thing. Like you'd be leaving the area that you're in to get to.
Okay.
18 Arcana.
Cassathor is going to stare at the tree and see if he notices anything with, like, the breathing.
Okay. Insight check. And what about you, Charisse?
There goes my
You said there was some kind of an archway that the water was kind of breathing in and out of almost, right?
Yeah, it's like it's on the far side. There's like a narrow archway.
Yeah.
That seems to be
I'm gonna start to approach it slowly.
Dirty 20.
I'm gonna stay about 30 or 40 feet away from it once I get to that point. But that's kind of where I'm going.
Okay. All right, so we're going to go back to Fade. Fade, you were doing the vents. What did you roll on Arcana?
To 18.
18. A twist of wire and a murmured counter cadence deadens a cluster of jets. It's like there's intentional air being flooded into this chamber and water being drained and siphoned out of it from other areas, which is probably what's causing the water to go backwards.
Mm-hmm.
So you determined that. Brother Bear, you were trying to read the mosaics. What did you roll for your history?
Oh, one.
Not very good.
I rolled a one.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
They're words, maybe.
Okay, so we'll get to that. And Castor, you were counting the breath. So what did you roll on your insight?
I rolled a dirty 20.
Okay. You time the inhale and the exhale to step. Basically, you're getting advantage as you're moving. Everybody gets to move across more safely. Sorry, I'm just trying to hold back a sneeze. It's driving me nuts.
Let it go. Just let it go.
Yeah. So you manage to. It is definitely a pattern. It is an inhale and an exhale, and it seems to lead to the water, make it easier for you guys to go forward and take your steps. So without losing your footing, putting it together now as well with Fade, the fact that these vents are doing the same thing to the same pattern. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out type of deal. And Sharice, you're moving forward to that other area. You're starting to feel that sense again, that feeling that you felt earlier on with the spiral, with the whispers that were coming, the hum that was coming.
And we're all still underwater.
You're still above water now. You're actually walking on like 2 inches of water.
Okay.
I need dexterity saving throws from everybody. Brother Barry, you're at disadvantage because of your poor roll.
Dexterity. 15.
14 for Faye.
Can I roll guidance with that, or is that just a check?
Yep. Oh, you're trying to dodge out of the way of something.
Oh, good. Thank God. 14.
Okay, you're fine.
Thank
How'd you
God.
do, Brother Bear?
You're muted.
Nat 20.
Ooh.
All right, you're good. So you guys all made your saving throw as different areas around some of those vents opened up in the floor and would have swallowed you up as you've kind of stepped out of the way as you're moving across. And a chill slides through you as these mosaics seem to answer if you step in the wrong direction. Not with light, but with motion. And the fish scales that you see in the patterns seem to ripple under the water's thin sheen. Even though it's not, it's just the tiles themselves are moving in such a way that it seems like it's a shimmer in the fish's scales.
Can I avoid these by just swimming? Like, I'm still a gator, so can I not walk? Can I just swim?
Well, you got to remember, you're only on this much water.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you came up above, like you went through that passageway that led up into this where water is being pumped out and air is being pumped in.
Okay.
Does it look like there's a discernible pattern on the floor that we can follow so we don't fall into a hole of water?
Well, that's what you guys are doing, and that's why you were able to make it across. So you now are, you're at that area right now, crossing the gallery. I need one person to do a pathing check, which is an investigation or perception, as you're plotting your way forward. So investigation or perception, and then a balance versus surge, which would be athletics versus or acrobatics. So I just need the 2 rolls. So whoever wants to do them.
I'll go with perception.
Athletics.
My athletics is pretty good.
Yeah, but I also have pretty high athletics.
I'll roll perception if you want.
Yeah, sure. Can I give the aid action to Fade?
Okay. Then I'll roll again.
All right.
The best
How many ball
I
effects?
did.
All right. I shall roll athletics.
I did a 15 perception.
Okay. You managed to remain on the coil of the pattern.
16 athletics.
Nice.
Okay. And you hold steady against the advancing and retracting of the water as you move forward. Nope. Okay, you didn't trigger that. Holy crap. Jumping me ahead on this one.
As we're walking and being careful, Cass remembers something, and he pulls out one of his little totems of water breathing. He's like, I forgot I had these.
Oh, yeah.
And he's going to use one.
Jesus. Oh, my God.
On the way back.
last
On the way
quarter-
back.
the last coil carries you to the far archway as you've been following this pattern. The humming subsides to a patient murmur as the mosaic stills beneath the water's skin. Beyond, a cramped stair angles down into gloom. The scent of old parchment and kelp rot wafting up from below. To your left, a lower passage slopes beneath the flood towards shelving shapes and drifting strands of drowned banners. So there's like just a bunch of mess over in the one corner that's clearly underwater, or there's this stairwell. You can definitely see a staircase going down, and it smells horrible. But you can also smell parchment, smell paper.
Fade would like to go look in that corner, drowned corner. To swim in
how
there and
difficult
see
is it to look through the mess?
with a long stick, pointy stick, quarterstaff.
You get to a certain point, you're going to be 100. You'll be 100% under the water, and there's
fine,
a good
she's still
chance
got her
you
off
can get
herself.
tied up in the banners and the stuff that's in the water.
Oh, so well, there's no clear path then. Okay, never mind.
No, you can try go poking around in it. Like, I'm not stopping you from doing so, but
I'll poke around at the top of it just to see what I can find.
okay, roll me a perception check.
Guidance 14.
Okay, you managed to pop like one more of those, another scroll tube. So you guys now have 3 of them in total in the party.
Wait,
Sweet.
that's the ritual fragment.
It's a cache. It's the lore cache.
Okay, so I have 2 of those. All right. Yeah. Cool. Yeah.
All right.
Guess we continue on.
All right. So we move down into the corridor. You're going down. You go down, and it forms into a corridor, and it goes forward. And again, you're on slippery, moss-covered stone as you're going down beneath the ruins. The corridor yawns into a drowned archive, toppled stone shelves completely, lean like ribs, and scroll cases bob like openly in the water. And it's like an oily water almost. And the floor dips to a central basin where the tide drags uphill towards a cracked dais. Coral spirals crawl over the stone like veins through broken arches. Scattered dark mangroves press close. The silhouette of a solitary cypress is still blurred in the fog. Yet you've gone down several times, yet you still see this cypress. From beneath the dais, a shadow rises. Barnacles grinding. A massive crab heaves up, shell lacquered with coral sigils, one eye stalk fixed on you, and clicks once, then in your own voices. It repeats the last thing you said right back at you, but warped by water. So you guys can all think about that for a moment. The last thing your character said. This thing speaks back at you, but garbled by water.
Oh, I don't remember what I said last.
It's probably cursing, talking about, are we going back under?
I said, well, I guess we'll go this way.
He would make alligator hisses, I guess.
Well, that's creepy.
Another lore thingy. That's probably it.
You're grabbing another lore thingy?
No. That's probably what he said last. Hey guys, I found another thing of lore.
So you've got this giant crab thing.
Does it look aggressive?
Oh yeah.
Oh, fun. All right.
You guys get a free action before we roll initiative. So is there anything you want to specifically do?
I'll castle rage.
I will armor a Agathis myself up.
Fade will repeat back to it. Are you a guardian?
Yeah, okay. No response.
Rude.
Okay, so Armor Agathis, you raging.
Oh yeah.
And you asked
Notice-
back. Okay.
You know, it's like yes, the sword is coated in acid.
So it is initiatives then.
Dun dun dun.
Initiative, come on, give me a good roll, please, for the love of God. It's not a good roll at all.
Oh, good roll.
That's you know what? You're fired.
11.
Sure, what's your roll?
You are fired. I'm sorry.
21 for Fade.
You got this, Holmes.
6.
Okay, Cass,
Yeah.
11.
Brother Bear.
17.
Nice. Okay, that's not horrible.
Okay.
With this.
The water like bellows inward into some of this chamber, and the floor is getting a little deeper. Your movement is reduced to half inside this room at this moment, and we are at the top of the round. Fade, that is you, and Brother Bear, you are on deck. This is a huge monstrosity. I will let you know now.
Fun.
Okay.
I'm large. I don't think he can eat me.
I go first?
Yep. Or no, Fade goes first.
Okay.
Bonus action would be to activate her innate sorcery.
Okay.
Let's see. And I'm going to do. Can I try a command spell?
You can.
I'm going to try a command spell to make it flee. It has to pass a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save.
I'm close enough
19.
to it, right? How many feet from
Yep.
it am
19 saving throw.
I? Okay, it passes.
Was that a wisdom save he had to make?
Yes.
Yep.
Good to know.
Okay. That takes us to Brother Bear.
As a bonus action, I am going to shift back into my normal state, my Ursa state.
Okay.
And then as freak, that is also a bonus action. Okay. Sorry, my whole plan just went to bits. One second. Okay. I'd like to cast Speak with Animals.
Okay.
I would like to ask the giant crab, what is its purpose here, and relate to it that we do not wish to hurt it.
Okay. You get no response. Sharice, you're on deck.
I turn and look at the guys and say, okay, this guy's a hard shell to crack.
I'll crack that shell. How far is Casnator away?
About 30 feet.
About 30 feet. I will
Yep.
move in 10 feet, and I will throw my sword. That's a 18 to hit.
Just manages to chink in part of the shell.
Damage, yes.
Yep.
All right.
I wonder.
Ooh, 10 acid damage, 12 radiant damage, so 22, and then plus 8, 30 damage
Nice.
with one strike. And as it appears back in his hand, Cass will give it another throw. No, it's only 13. That does not hit.
It chinks off the shell of the crab. Okay, Charisse, you're up.
Okay, sorry. Just give me 1 second. More when the target needs press. Sign creature that else. Okay. How far away is it?
30 feet.
I'm gonna do something crazy. I want to swim 30 feet so that I'm within touch range, and I want to touch it and cast tongues. Let me read what it says now. The spell grants the creature you touch the ability to understand any spoken or signed language that it hears or sees. Moreover, when the target communicates by speaking or signing, any creature that knows at least one language can understand it if that creature can hear the speech or see the signings. So I'm hoping that it will be able to both understand what we're saying and communicate back with us.
When he does this, I immediately start flicking the crab off.
So you moving ahead to touch it.
Yeah, I'm not aggressively at all. I'm totally
Nope,
passive.
you still have to require it to hit roll.
Being offensive at all or anything like that, Sorry, it requires a
To hit roll.
Okay, cool. That's what I make sure I didn't. My spell DC or my spell attack bonus.
Yep.
12.
You know what? It's natural armor. You probably do touch the shell. Let's just say you touch the shell.
Okay, cool.
And your spell goes off.
Sweet.
This is a large monstrosity with a 3 intelligence, and it does not speak a single language.
Well, I tried.
It was worth the effort.
Are there any are we in like a lightened area, or is it like a dark?
There's moonlight coming through like the broken glass.
To use my teleport spell, but I don't remember how to use it or what it's called. So give me a second. Yep. It's like Misty Step, but I can't remember what it's called because I didn't have it written down yet because I'm foolish. But that's what I want. It is some kind of a teleport spell. That's a creature, a class ability. I just
It gets you 30 feet away from it.
Yeah. So I'm going to move back 30 feet. Let me just find out what it's called, and then you can continue. So I don't hold everything up.
Well, either way, you're back 30. You are 30 feet away, so it's not going to attack you with its action. It will, however, make a 10-foot move forward, and now putting it within reach of Cassanthor, will make the claw attacks. And that is a 20 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
And a 17 to hit.
Oh, it just hits me.
Okay, so 2 hit. That is 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so we're fighting.
And you are grappled.
Oh, no.
All right, so we're fighting it.
So
Okay,
13 damage for both hits?
Yeah, sorry, that was 13 damage from each, so that's 26.
Okay.
Sorry, my apologies. 26 bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
That's half.
And you are grappled. And now at the top of the round, it's Fate. As this thing now has both claws around Cassanthor.
Well, that's not good.
So
Cassanthor is raging. He's at giant size.
she would make sure to move so that she stays about 20, 25 feet away from it and has a good shot at it. And then, let's see. She's probably going to try to do a she's going to try a mind sliver and then quicken cast a chromatic orb. So mind sliver is a intelligence saving throw. So hopefully he'll fail that.
Yep. I think a 9 is going to fail.
Definitely. So he'll take some psychic damage. And then for his next turn, he'll subtract a d4 from his next saving throw. So let me roll my damage. Which is 8 for Mind Sliver.
Yeah, I guess it'll take it.
And then Chromatic Orb, I have to roll an attack for. That would be a 16 to hit for Chromatic Orb.
That misses.
A 16 misses?
Dang. Yep.
Or it hits and bounces off its armor.
Well, probably. It's got an AC of 17, so.
Okay. So you see this Chromatic Orb after the Mind Sliver bounce off.
Okay, so it does that. So that was Fade. Brother Barry, you're up.
8 points of damage she did with the Mind Sliver.
It all counts.
I would like to start off with the bonus action. Can the crab make a dex save for me?
Failed.
Okay, so I am using Snake Lightning. It's a cantrip.
Yep.
That is 12 lightning damage. And as a
cast, take 6.
I will activate my Stalwart bracers, gain resistance to that lightning attack.
There you go. Nice. So you take 3.
Oh, no, wait. And roll a d8 to reduce it. Ha! Aha, 5. I gain 2 hit points.
Oh, you just don't take any damage.
How close was I to this crab?
You're 30 feet away. You haven't got any closer to it.
Then I would like to use my action to use my movement speed to get closer.
All right, and so you're gonna move up to it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sounds good. That takes us to Casanthor. You're up. First of all, make me a strength check, please, to break free of the grapple.
$18.
You managed to break free.
Hi-ya! Sweet.
To break free.
You can't hold me. Cass takes 2 huge swings. Ooh, yay. 24 and a 25.
Both hit.
All right. 15 acid damage, 4 radiant damage for 19, plus 8 is 27. 12 acid damage, 3 radiant damage for 23 damage total.
So 27 and then 23?
Yes, yep.
That was 50 points of damage.
Good lord, dude.
Okay. That brings us to Charisse. You're up.
Oh, I'll just Eldritch Blast it. 19, I think. Yeah, 19 and 17. 19 and a 17 to hit.
Both hit.
Oh, first does max damage, which is 10, so 17 force damage.
17 force damage. Okay. Wow. So what did you hit it with?
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast? Where your blast hits the carapace, it scorches it and you see it split the shell open. And like some of the meaty
It
things
looks like somebody had
in it.
Yes.
And it thumps to the wet ground below it, and it's dead.
Well, all right.
Wow.
All right.
You guys did that faster than I thought you would.
Sorry.
Cass just raged through most of that.
Yeah, some of Cass's big hits were there, and
That barbarian.
it was hoping, like, if Cass wouldn't have made his escape roll, it's an automatic bonus action for was an additional. Where was that? So even though it had already done like a massive amount of damage on him, it was an immediate 9 points for each of its claws. So it's 18 points of bludgeoning damage on instantly as a bonus action. And then it had an action that it was going to do against the rest of the group, which is Shell Slam, causing a wave of water to. Yeah.
No, thank you.
You guys did well. You did well. So you've now got this. You see where it was nestled underneath the dais and the rock below. Like there is like an alcove that it was living in. That's there, and you've got the rest of this chamber that you're seeing. So what are you guys doing?
I'll like search around for books or scrolls that look interesting, or
Fade would make sure to investigate the dead creature and make sure that she tells everybody this is no natural creature.
Well, yeah, it's definitely a monstrosity. It's an abomination of types, for certain.
So not edible?
No.
Yeah, there's probably meat in it. There might be, but there's a lot of meat on it. That's for sure.
Not like you'd think a regular crab if it's a made creature aberration.
What you find, Charisse, as you're kind of grabbing a few things. So you everybody can grab a lore cache if you like. You can all salvage one additional one in this room.
Yep.
But what you find, Charisse, is a drift ledger, a piece of etched reef plank, bearing a very clear line from what's known as the backward tide hymn. And it's a phrase you've heard very recently. It says, "Let the river forget."
I'll show that to the rest of the party and kind of question what that phrase means. See if anybody else has any ideas. I can't quite.
What's everybody else doing as you were
Fade
sifting
says,
through?
well, obviously the river's forgot because nobody knows what this means.
Is anybody else searching?
Yes.
Cass is just looking around for anything that he would find interesting. He doesn't really know what to look for.
How do you make?
You find barnacle encrusted trinkets and such worth about 80 gold pieces, Cass.
Ooh.
As you're bumbling around and looking for stuff. Fade, you find a moss wrapped token pouch with 6 valid tender tokens from Creek's network.
Six
So one
valid
of
what?
his- Like there, the tenders that he used, those tokens that he uses for pay amongst his own crew that he hires. So obviously, one of his people have been down here and didn't make it.
Okay.
Clearly, but yeah, you find 6 of these tokens inside this moss wrap pouch. Brother Bear, you find a potion of water breathing.
Okay.
And at this point, the basin that this is all with the diaz and everything in, it stills by degrees. Everything seems to be, the water's thinner. It's not as dark. There's like this violet smear, like the blood of whatever this thing was, on the water and the cracked diaz. The spiral glyphs are awakening. 3 rings of pale blue rotating opposite one another. One is rotating this way, and then the other, and then the other. So there's 3 of them. A round stone door up above, as you're kind of on the diaz now, searching around for stuff, and you're kind of looking up. You hear this grinding sound, and you see a round stone door grind into view. It's surface etched with the same words that you found, Charisse. Let the river forget. And there is a shallow socket waiting beside the spiral.
Does anybody have anything that would fit into it? Like, what kind of shape is it? Is it like circular or square?
The socket's way too small for being one of the keys. Looks like it might fit one of Creek's tokens. About that size of a token.
Get out and try it.
Okay.
Fits in there perfectly. Nothing happens though.
Something to
Roll
do
me
with the
perception
circles.
checks, everybody.
What's that?
Everybody roll me a perception check.
Perception.
Yeah, that's something to do with the
16.
other circles, obviously.
Anybody that rolls over 15, you're feeling that humming again, the pattern, the breathing, the in, the out, the hymn that you're feeling, the song, that same melody that is now repeated every episode. You're now feeling it more clearly, and that hum in your boots.
Yep.
It's from that hymn.
So
From the
can
back
we,
of the
can we go in the door that opened, or
I don't know.
Door
Did it
open?
open? Yeah. What?
Nothing open.
Yeah, no,
You
we have to
said-
figure out the rest of it. There's something, I think it's something to do with the circles.
I thought you said a round stone door opened.
No, I said a round stone door appeared.
Oh,
And then you fit the token in. We still have to figure something
You
out.
fit the token in, and now the token's there. It won't
Cass
come
is
back
gonna
out.
Cass is going to start humming the hymn as he doesn't know the words and trying to mimic what he feels
Okay, you're humming the tune. You hear
and push on the door.
nothing's happening.
What else is on the door? It's the slot for the token, and what else?
Same line that's on that piece of wood that you've got.
you try repeating that line in front of it. Let the river
Yeah.
forget.
As
Are
you
there
say
any-
the words, "Let the river forget,"
Yeah,
door
yeah.
opens.
Oh, I did it.
Ah,
Duh. I'm not very good at puzzles, guys.
Puzzles are hard.
They are for
The basin's pull steadies into a low, steady breath at this point. The stone grinds. That round door of interlocking spirals eases inwards, releasing cool air that smells of kelp rot and old lightning. that ozone spark in the air. Beyond, steps angle down into water that glows faintly blue, inhaling and exhaling like a sleeping thing. Through the shattered side arches, the marsh holds its breath. Scattered dark mangroves claw at the mist. And far, far off now, it seems even further than before, that lone cypress, just a black seam in the fog. Glyphs along the door's rim pulse with the cadence of the backward tide. What are you guys doing at this point? Are you fortifying this chamber? Are you trying to figure this ward out, or scouting the stairs before continuing?
Cass will scout out the stairs.
Okay.
In that door that opened now.
Yeah, the door's open, and that's where the stairs are.
Now follow behind Cass.
Okay, so Cass, I need both a stealth and a perception check.
16 for perception, 7 for stealth.
You still have pass without a trace? Or was
Yeah,
it-
No, it would have.
No.
It would have ended.
All right.
When he shifted.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, true.
So what was your what was your perception?
16. Wait.
Okay.
Yes, 16.
Your light drifts over carved choir stalls, half submerged. Something stirs below. Many shapes, swimming in circles.
Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
Anybody else
Oh.
doing anything?
I see something down there.
What do you see?
Shapes just swimming around.
Can I look down, try to see this shapes?
Yeah, it's definitely just dark shapes moving around in the water.
Can I reach
And
down and try to
as
grab one?
you guys are now all on the edge of these stairs that lead under the water for certain now. Like this is an illusion. You know that now to take these stairs is to go beneath. The spiral, this door seems to exhale again, deeper, colder. Faint overlapping voices rise from below the water. Not words necessarily, but the shape of them. A choir being sung underwater. The steps darken as the tide pulls, wanting you to come down and in. Somewhere far beneath, something knocks once on stone. Patient as a heartbeat. A final breath ripples through this massive chamber that you're in, but the vault itself waits. And with that, we are going to end episode 3, The Vault of the Backward Tide.
Dun, dun, dun.
Ta-da! One room left. So, I will be giving out rewards momentarily. So, in the meantime, though, I want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching. A little bit slow paced today, guys. Forgive me on that. I'm not at 100% today, but
That's okay.
we got through it.
Happy all
And
all the time.
I got a little bit of brain fog today. It happens. So, again, thank you for watching. And I hope you join us next Tuesday for the conclusion, the 4th and final episode of our Whispers Beneath the Weir, our 4-part mini-series. And we'll have to see where that takes us. But in the meantime, guys, make all your rolls be critical, not just a 20, but also the 1s, because a 1 can be just as much fun. And we will see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.